Hello friends, Mars transits on 27th October to your second house. So Mars continue to stay there up to 7th December. So I'm going to explain here the impact of Mars transit to the Libra ascendants during the period from 27th October to 7th December when it stays in your second house. So Scorpio sign is associated with second house. So the lord of the Scorpio sign is Mars. That means Mars becomes the lord of the second sign. So where the lord of the second sign, Mars, arrived in second house means it becomes more powerful as it is the own house of Mars. On the other hand, 2 or 3 days before that, on 24th October, Mercury also arrived there, and now the conjunction is there between Mercury and Mars. Mercury will stay there up to 23rd November. So, what will be the impact on Libra ascendants? Normally, Mars is not a good planet to be stayed in second house because second house displays your wealth and savings and also the life after the marriage, that means married life or the family life, and also what you gain from your speech, good or bad or loss or profit, what you gain from your speech. For all those things, normally Mars is regarded as inauspicious, that means exerts negative influences. But here Mars owns the second house. So as the as the lord of the second house, Mars is not that bad for the matters represented by the second house. It either exerts less malefic influences, so at the meantime some positive influences also. So that is good news, because when the otherwise if the Mars is there, most of the other lagnas or other ascendants, it is bad to be there. But here for the Libra ascendant, it's somewhat beneficial, making it less negative and some positive influences also there. Here the Mercury exerts positive influences for your wealth and savings, and also for your speech, because Mercury is the planet which is mainly representing your speech. So Mercury will be benefited for you as it is in the second house, even for your wealth and savings. So Mars also there now, as the Mercury is with the Mars, so that brings more positive influences on the matters resembled by this second house. Exalted Jupiter also aspect the second house. So it can see the Mars and Mercury they are in the second house. This is highly beneficial, highly positive, because the exalted Jupiter means highly auspicious, and that can see or that aspect the second house means it will lead to the growth of your wealth and savings, and the peaceful and trouble-free married life, and to get more positive results from speech or verbal communication. So Jupiter is continue to stay there in the 10th house up to 7th December, 5th December. So throughout the entire period, exalted Jupiter aspect the second house. Also, the exalted Jupiter will be staying in second and 10th house up to 5th December. 10th house resembles your profession. So the Jupiter only exalts in the 10th house only in the birth charts of Libra ascendants. So that is highly beneficial for your profession during that period up to 5th December. Jupiter exerts highly uh, positive influence for your profession, making the growth of your profession and maybe promotions. And though for those people who are expecting to get jobs, for them, they might get good jobs likewise. So there's one thing, the Jupiter retrogrades from 11th November to 11th November 2025 to 11th March 2026. During that time, so, I mean especially when it comes to up to 7th December, so when it retrogrades, it will lead to delays or disturbances for those maximum positive uh, influences of Jupiter. But don't worry, you still get most of the positive influences of Jupiter up to that. That means up to 5th December. At present, your Lord of the Ascendant or Lord of the Lagna, the Venus, is in debilitated state in your 12th house. This is bad. That means the ongoing period is not a good period for you. You are experiencing setbacks in your life during these days, mainly up to 2nd November. But on 2nd November, it will come to the 1st house. That means your lagna bhava and becomes powerful, because 1st house is associated with Libra sign. That means your lagna. So when the Venus comes there, Venus is the lord of the ascendant or lord of the lagna, so it becomes more powerful. But there is one more thing. So Venus will start to exert positive influences for you, but still there are problems, because uh, Venus is the lord of the ascendant as well as the lord of the 8th house. So Venus acts in or acts with dual phases. That means as the ascendant, as the lagna of the ascendant, it exerts positive influences on you. But as the lord of the 8th house, it exerts negative influences also. Especially as the lord of the 8th house, you have to take care of your safety and security, because 8th house is the worst house of any horoscope, which resembles setbacks in life, then sorrow and falls, and also losses, uh, and threats to the life, and destruction, death and lifespan. Most of the things which I mentioned are negative things. So Venus resembles all those things as the lord of the 8th house. So it is in your lagna bhava, means you are still not free from troubles to your head. But as the lord of the ascendant, you might get some positive influences than when it was in your 12th house debilitated before the 2nd November. And at the same time, Sun is still in debilitated in your lagna bhava or 1st house. That means still you are experiencing problems with your income or with your social affairs, and also troubles in your head. You are under stress, so kind of negative influences your head or thoughts. It's good to see that Sun is about to transit from the 1st house to 2nd house on 16th November. So leaving the debilitated Sun from your head, that means from your lagna bhava, brings more positive influences, and Sun enters the 2nd house on 16th November. Then Venus will continue to stay there alone from 16th November to 26th November. The ongoing period is not a good period you experienced. when it comes to your interactions with the society. And also the Rahu is in your 5th house, means it's not a good period for your children or your education, and also for your love affairs. Saturn in the 6th house means Saturn is a planet which consists more gases. It's made of more gases, so that means 6th house resembles your stomach or the organs which are associated with digestive system. So Saturn in 6th house means making troubles to your food digestion and leading to less appetite for foods and gastritis matters. So this is a common reading for Libra ascendant with regard to the transit of Mars. But when it comes to a more personalized and accurate uh, your own astrology reading, which is based on your own birth chart, then you have to consult an astrologer to get that. Because your birth chart resembles the exact positioning of planets in the sky at the time of your birth. Birth chart shows your destiny, possible destiny. It's not a fixed thing. You can change it in your way in favor of you. So astrology guided the people over thousands of years to make their lives better, because astrology forecasts the good and bad things to be happen in future. So people, when the people, when those people make use of them, they can do changes. That means when you knew early the possible good and bad things to come ahead, then you can prepare early, plan early, and execute them to eradicate or minimize the negative things to be happen in future, and also get the maximum use of the positive things to be happened ahead. So use the astrology to show you the pathways to your success.